Yeah, probably gonna get my ear protection on. Probably smart. What? Yeah, probably smart. Hey guys, welcome back to Dab's Fabrications. So here we are again. You guys are sitting on top of the loft, right here. There's my shop. And this thing here is hopefully going to be our ventilation. As you saw before, I made this box a few months ago. Bubba got a circulating fan off of one of the jobs for free, and he gave it to me. He was holding on to it. He was going to make a vent for his shop, but he ended up giving it to me because I think he knew that I needed it more. It's February right now. It's 90 degrees up on top of this loft. The metal roof is over 110 degrees right now. So I need to pull as much heat out of the shop as I can. What I'll do is run some ductwork in the middle part of the shop up high with some holes in it, and we'll suck the heat through that ductwork. Ductwork will come down here. I'll cut a hole in the top of this, and we can suck that hot air outside. Also, we can use it to get the smoke out of here from welding or the dust, just things like that. I had kind of the same setup in my last shop, and it worked really well. But anyway, this is going to be our next task. You were up here last time when we insulated that wall over there, and I want to insulate this wall as well as the ceiling, but I need to get this installed first, and hopefully we can get some of this heat out of this shop. So let's get this thing propped up, leveled out, marked up. Let's cut a big old hole in the side of my shop. So there's some marks up here that I put up here, I think probably during the summer when it was hot. You know what those are? Me neither. This thing has two fans, two squirrel cages they're called. So I put this frame on and I put this frame on, and I see some marks right here that go all the way up to here, down to here, but I don't know what that meant. I don't know if that was for this opening right here, but I don't think I want it up this high. I think maybe what I was doing is using this rib right here. For the opening. I bet. That, see this ridge right here? It comes in. That might be best to go over this frame on top. These frames are about 7¾ inches. From this rib to this rib is about 7 inches. And maybe I was doing that to make it easy to seal around these frames. But let me see what happens. I don't know if I want it up that high. This thing's really heavy. I barely got it up here by myself. Okay, that's on the little wood ledge back here. That I put in when I was installing the OSB and the insulation on this wall. Maybe I just want it to sit on there. I'm going to try to level it up with my wedges. See what happens. You got to put these little wood wedges in there too. That looks pretty good. Kind of hard to mark back there. Pretty messy, huh? Think it'll work though. All right. I'm gonna go get my reading glasses. It's hard to look up with your head down like this. We'll finish laying that out. Okay. So now we got those two frames laid out. Those are just kind of like reference lines. I want to go wider than those lines. I want to open it up pretty good around those two little frames that I made on that box. because while I'm doing this right now, I was just thinking, I think what I'm going to do on the outside is I'll use some 1-inch square tube or some angle iron or something, and I'll weld together a metal frame that I could put on the outside and screw into this unit in here. I think that'll be easier for me to seal it. It'll look better. I think that'll work. So anyway, right now, let's get some holes in this thing so I can get a blade in there. Let's see if we can get these things cut out. See that? Whew. All right. Okay, before I go down there to retrieve that, let me see if this will work. That's not loud at all. Whew. Yeah, probably gonna get my ear protection on. Probably smart. What? Yeah, probably smart. Woo. I think it's pretty hot. Good thing I came out here to check the leaves. Ear protection. Okay, let's try this again. I've got my hearing protection. And I'll make sure that's in right next time. Well, that one looks good. Probably not the best place for work dudes. Woo! We're starting to get hot. Yeah, if you're not used to having hot sparks on you, probably wear long sleeves, stuff like that. Be safe. That started tearing a little bit right there. But like I said, I'm gonna build a steel frame around this so that we can seal it better. So let's get this cleaned up a little bit and we'll see if that thing fits in here. Ooh, shoo! God dang! God dang! Okay. Like a glove. So we got these. Couple of pieces of 1x, so they measure 3/4, and that's about what my wedges measure at the end. So we'll put these in there. We'll see if that works. Get my level. Ooh. That just barely slides in there. Seems pretty good. It's pretty level. Pretty level. All right, so that looks pretty good for right now. We'll leave these pieces in there. Let's go outside. I'll bring a ladder out there and we'll check it out. See what it looks like. Could screw a couple of screws in from the other side. I gotta see, maybe I should try to seal it first. We'll see what's going on. Let's go outside, see what it looks like. That actually looks pretty cool. Kind of surprised myself. I like it. I like that a lot. Okay. All right. Well, I forgot my ladder, so I guess we're not jumping up there just yet. Let me go get a ladder. Yeah, so this is back behind my shop. So all we got is trees and a creek that runs through there. And then from there to here, I'm thinking about putting a building back here for my John Deere and for like an air compressor, so that it's outside and it's not so loud inside the shop when it comes on, things like that. More storage. But here's those squirrel cages, the frames, and they're sticking through there pretty cool. I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and build that frame out of a 1x, and then I'll bring it up here, and wherever it ends up, I'll cut it and flatten this out. You know, maybe cut it this way and cut it this way, flatten that out, and then that way the frame can go up under here and be flat like the rest all the way around. I'll have to do the same thing on the other side. Cut that, flatten that, cut and flatten, cut and flatten right here, boom. But I think those painted metal frames will strengthen it up as well as look good. And then I can drill holes through, and then that'll hold everything together solid. And then I can seal it. I'll seal it, all these cracks in here. So that's actually going to be pretty cool. I think I'll make some kind of thing here for birds don't try to get in there, or squirrels, varmints. We got raccoons and squirrels here, but we also got a lot of birds, and they'll climb in there. So anyway, pretty cool, huh? All right, we'll see you next week.